welcome to the vlog. This is a very, very special vlog because it's all about our trip to Africa, and it's the first time that I can officially introduce Harry, my lovely fiance, to the vlog.
Good day.
Good day, mate. We have been away for the last 2 and a bit weeks, cycling across Zambia in Africa for the David Shepherd Wildlife Foundation. We are community ambassadors for the foundation, and we've had the most incredible journey. How are we feeling, guys? Andrew, welcome to the vlog.
Hello vlog, how are you?
Andrew is the integral team member of our Wild Ride Zambia.
Because I know the way.
Yes, so we won't get lost.
Our challenge was to cycle the length of Zambia through the Kafue National Park on treacherous roads, horrible bumps, sand, whatever it might be, tsetse flies, for the distance of about just over 400 kilometres.
We visited lots of different projects there that DSWF are involved with in terms of fundraising for those projects. Game Rangers International, or GRI as we'll call them during this, they actually are involved in all of these projects. So. Are you happy, Harry? Excited? Repping the old DSWF
of course.
cap.
Wow.
We made it!
We made it!
We are packed nearly and ready to go. And today, good morning, Harry.
Good morning.
Wish us luck. We were lucky enough to visit the anti-poaching unit.
They are a unit which responds to intelligence, whether that be through the local communities, informants of any poaching activity, maybe guns in the community, any knowledge that they respond to, hopefully getting to the people before the poaching starts. But as you can imagine, a massive national park, loads of space, limited resources means this is a massive challenge. So they're always looking to improve their intelligence and communications and just to find a better way of making their job more successful.
And the great crested crane's over on the far side, which is the national bird of Uganda.
Zambia's David Attenborough. So we're just here at the special anti-poaching unit. We're being shown around, so we've seen their workshop where they recover and mend all the different vehicles. Harry's got his bike fixed. We've been shown around their operations, basically how they get intelligence to help prevent wildlife conflict. We're going into where these guys train. Look at that. What more do you need? And the second kind of part of our journey was to visit some of the community projects. The first one we were taken to was at Mukambe, and there's a community school there where a lot of children go to learn. They're obviously receiving amazing education which will help educate them about what we're talking about, in the hope that poaching will not be such a huge problem in the future. We are walking up to Mukambe Community School for the second day to spend some time with the children. I'm going to teach them some music today. How are you feeling today, Harry?
Excited, really excited.
Morning!
Morning.
Hello!
How are we doing?
The kids here are so happy, aren't they?
Yeah.
Shows you don't need anything in life.
Learn more than a thing or two.
Absolutely. We've actually got one of the things that the women's group made, and we brought back some of their things. So this is like a mobile thing of little elephants, which is so gorgeous. Essentially this costs next to nothing to make, and they have, I think, one sewing machine at the moment, and they're becoming sort of their own entrepreneurs. So they will make these, 50% of the revenue will go back to keeping their women's group going, but 50% will also of the profit will go to their family. It's been a really positive thing for them as a group, and although it looks like a cuddly toy, it represents so much more than that.
The third project that GRI do is obviously the one that has the biggest connection with people back at home. Baby elephants, orphaned elephants is the real focus here. They run an elephant release facility in Camp Phoenix, but prior to that they have an elephant orphanage in Lalai. The program is incredible, and it is a program because it's a journey from when they are orphaned to when they are released back into the wild, and that is the sole goal. Okay, it's not for them to be held in captivity or held in a in a programme
for tourism
or anything else. This is to get them back into the wild and give them that second chance.
We have just made it to Camp Phoenix, which is also the elephant release facility. Harry and I look terrible because we're waiting to jump in the shower. This place is called Camp Phoenix because Phoenix was the name of the first elephant that they found here, which was suffering with wildlife conflict, human conflict. Our little hut that we're staying in is down here. We're going for a walk with the elephants tomorrow. So these are elephants that have been at the orphanage and then they've been released back into the wild. So we are officially camping like in the bush.
On the drive in we saw mine and Laura's first wild elephants.
Yeah.
It's really just mind-blowing at just how beautiful and how big they are.
Seen some amazing animals.
Even in the short ride into here, it's just out of this world.
Harry, give us a twirl. What have you got on? Oh no, this is a terrible jumper. Help us.
Walking through the bush, the sun is trying to come out. You'll sometimes find snakes on the path.
And I also just got Liz on camera. Yes! Warning us of snakes.
Just to put the snake into perspective, here I've only ever seen 3 snakes in 6 years.
Sod's Law will probably see one today. So we're walking to go and see the 4 baby elephants. This is where they come after they've been rescued, and the keepers are going to feed them milk, which we've just helped them make, and then once they are well enough here and they're happy with their progress and they're healthy, they send them to the elephant release facility, which is in another space. We are walking with some of the elephants here, which is amazing. Like me, I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was bright, but now I see.
The program is so successful, but it takes a lot of hard work, a lot of man hours, a lot of preparation, constant reaction to how the elephants are growing. And
at the orphanage they're fed every 3 hours.
Yeah,
so throughout the night, constantly.
the keepers that we met were just absolutely incredible human beings and so passionate about what they wanted to see from the elephants and the journey they wanted to take them to until they're back in the wild. But again, Laura's going to leave some links into how you can find out a little bit more from that, and I really, if you're interested in that whole program and finding out what happens,
please click the links in the bio below and have a read about what DSWF do and how you can get involved and help.
100k's down, guys. How do you feel?
How many 100k!
How many, Zach? How many k's?
How many was the official?
Official?
106.
106.
In
5 hours
5 hours 20. 19.9.
That's
Woo!
not bad.
Nice.
Tetchy and we're about to enjoy a very, very cold drink.
An icebreaker.
And if you haven't donated yet, you have to, and you still can. Go on Just Giving, and it's Wild Ride Zambia 2018 on Instagram as well.
Woo.
You can still donate to the Wild Ride as well. We've raised just over £25,000, but we want to raise more, and we will be going back to Zambia to work with some of those communities as well. So this is just the start.
watch this space, follow the links, find out a little bit more, spread the word.
Thank you. Hey guys.